This is Tim and welcome back to Grounded. I'll be doing something a bit different this time. I decided to start over in order to weed out a lot of the boring parts and to get more experience editing these videos. Let me know in the comments if you like this format more than the longer videos, and I'll be sure to make more of them. First order of business is to collect some plant fiber, sprigs, and pebblets. These will be my basic resources for a while. I don't have many options right now, so let's just eat these raw mushrooms to satiate my hunger. Right outside the storing area is a field station. These let us scan resources to learn recipes and gain raw science that I can spend later. First, scan some plant fiber, a pebblet, and a sprig to learn how to make your first necessary equipment. I make a pebblet spear with sprigs, plant fiber, and pebblets, as well as a pebblet axe with sprigs, pebblets, and a crude rope. The pebblet spear does stabbing damage and has a longer reach than the axe, but the pebblet axe does chopping damage and allows you to cut down grass and weed stems to construct buildings. The story points us to the mysterious machine. I press the blinking button, and nothing. If you look around, you'll notice that there are 3 lasers pointing at this device. One seems fine, another blocked by grass, and a third just has issues. First I chopped down— get out of my way! I chopped down the blade of grass and that fixes one of the lasers. In all my years, I've never tussled with a more imposing gnat. You can peep by spying and checking out insects to earn cards that explain their behaviors, weaknesses, and resistances. I peep a weevil and a red worker ant.
Wow, look at the size of that Chunky Chubb's league-approved baseball. It's the size of my damn house.
Hey, looks like we got a new friend. Lawn mites are aggressive and can catch some serious air. They also seem to enjoy chewing on live wires, which would be the cause of the laser not working. Just kill the lawn mites and follow the wire into the tunnel.
Mite up ahead, the goblin of the backyard.
I am now instructed to craft a torch from sprigs, sap, crude rope, and dry grass chunks.
You know what they say, a foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little mites.
You said it, Pete. By no fault of my own, I took damage from those mites. So, I need to craft a fiber bandage from plant fiber and sap. It'll heal me over time. Peekaboo. A job well done.
Let there be light!
I equip my torch and enter the tunnel, slaying any lawn mite that dare stands before me. With the last of the mites dead, I grab a slime mold stalk and head back out. I gotta get those peeps. Make sure you scan dry grass chunks to learn how to make pallets for hauling grass and stems. After scanning so many items, I unlocked the level 1 recipes and now I can make pebblet hammers. All I want is a little sip. Got it. I scan a grass plank for walls and some sap for nothing. That just means I learned all the recipes that use sap for now. Well, let me gather my things and leave. The 3 lasers are operational, so I can't help but press the blinking candy-like button. What could go wrong? Oops. The current goal is to stake my claim at my favorite base building spot, and then investigate the case of the exploding tree. That's a big ladybug, Pawpaw. What the? Get out of it! And here we are, home sweet home, for the foreseeable future. Following the root system and glowing purple death fire, I reached the entrance to the Oak Lab. This is spider territory, so I must be vigilant. Inside we find some lore, and I scan Gnat Meat, Gnat Fuzz, and Mite Fuzz. Gimme. And here is our good friend Burgle. I help him up, and he thanks me with narrative exposition.
I am also a robot.
Long story short, I was kidnapped, got honey done shrunked, and now I have amnesia due to Pete's shrinkage. Burgle can help us if we complete his quests and find his missing chips. I high-five the ASL machine to gain access to the coveted Burgle's quests and science shop. It looks like I got 2 explorer quests and a hunter quest. That's easy. I need multi-story bases in order to build floors and stairs, but I'm 30 raw science short. Nothing a little scanning can't fix.
Look at that ant go.
This is such a great location for a base. I'm close to clovers, plant fiber, sprigs, grass, and weeds. Not to mention the weevils and aphids that I can cook up. Yes, indeed, an absolutely safe location with no nearby predators or threats at all.
Nice. Mark that one off the list.
An inexpensive way to get on the fence post is by building a trail marker and then just using it to jump off of. The game wants me to build a lean-to, so I oblige and set my respawn point, just in case there's any accidents. This requires complete concentration. And done. Oh man, I need to get grass planks up there? There must be an easier way. What? This little maneuver absolutely boned me. Do not do this unless you like to get your grass planks lying under your floor blueprints and then it doesn't let you grab them. Pollen? At this hour? It's getting there. I even made a roasting spit for cooking up bugs. You see that red exclamation mark? That means this particular item hasn't been scanned yet. Sleepy time for Pete. Another beautiful day in the realm of the insects.
Yes, I can go inside this can.
What's nice about juice boxes is that they routinely drip that good juice that I desperately need to stay hydrated. And you can actually build a water catcher under the straw and it'll collect the water for you. Did I miss something? Because no, I didn't. Sprig plus pebblet plus crude rope equals hammer. Hammers do busting damage that can break open big pebbles and other resource nodes. Let me just bust this nut real quick. Scanning weevil meat teaches me the weevil shield recipe. And I'm a sword and board kind of guy, so this is high on my to-do list. Scanning acorn shells let me craft acorn armor, which pairs very well with the weevil shield. Yeah, that's probably nothing. And finally, the plank palette is complete. This will let me move a lot more planks at once. Now, I can relocate the plank palette and move all the grass that was stored on it too. Floor's done. Next up is constructing a workbench. Workbenches open up more recipes that can't be crafted normally from your inventory. 3 crude rope, huh? Crude rope normally takes 3 plant fiber to make 1 rope, but there's a little machine that can spin a single plant fiber into a crude rope, and I want it. But for that, I need to kill ants. Hey ant, you want to wrestle? I should head back to the lab and scan these ant parts and... Oh, no. I think it's time to go. Easy does it. And cheese it! Let's scan the red ant parts, crude rope, and acorn top. And there she is, lads. The spinning wheel. Alright, so I need ant parts for the spinning wheel and weevil meat for the shield. At least neither of those are too hard to... Oh, God! Well, this is, quite the predicament. I don't think it likes me. Easy does it, and I'm out of here. I can use an acorn shell to make a shovel and start digging up these big nasty grubs for the meat, hide, and sludge. Nothing personnel, kid. Let's place down the spinning wheel, and hey, I already have enough ant parts. I need to go find some clay, and then we'll be in business. According to the workbench, it takes 4 raw weevil meat to make a shield. Why the meat, though? Ew. Time to get a little fancy and construct ourselves a water container under this juice box straw. I'd like to end with some goofy doodles and some things that I've learned about some of the early game food sources, starting with the aphid. Our skittish green friend is a great snack if you can catch it. They jump when they notice you and they crawl up the nearest blade of grass and chirp incessantly. They secrete aphid honeydew that satisfies both thirst and hunger. In the real world, ants protect and groom aphids in exchange for that sweet, sweet honeydew. I've also seen ladybugs hunting aphids, so look out for that, I guess. Weevils are oblivious and they walk around wherever they please. They drop weevil meat, which can be cooked or made into the weevil shield. They also drop a weevil nose, which can be crafted into the gas mask to protect from stink bugs and the weed killer. Ants actively attack weevils and then will eat the meat if left on the ground. Weevils are attracted to mushrooms and they can be lured and trapped by placing mushrooms inside an area that they can't escape from. Gnats. What can I say about these dumb idiots? They always seem out of reach and they're a pain to hit, at least for me. Gnats drop gnat fuzz, which is needed to make the sprig bow, which kinda sucks for me because I can't hit them with melee, and I think the bow would make it easier to hit, but then you need to kill them to make the bow. I actually don't really know much else about these guys, besides just being good eating. That's all I have for now. I had a lot of fun making this silly video, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Leave a like and comment if you have any feedback.